Need to hear one of our shows again? We've got them on podcast. Go to fmmoneytalkradio.com. Scroll down to Podcast on Demand. Pick your show and it's on. Podcast on fmmoneytalkradio.com.
Stars International is a multicultural, open-format record label with multiple production services from recording to broadcasting. On the label side, we focus on developing artists and helping them achieve their goals. On the production side, we cover anything from recording and mixing your vocals to creating your master track. We also include distribution if needed, and we have full access to TV production and on-air services to help build and create the artist you want to be. We're a fully digital studio and plan on taking music theory to the next level.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Café is open for business. Live from the Brooklyn Café studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat at the Brooklyn Café and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, or a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in free 888-994-4995 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Café. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to Brooklyn Cafe. I'm a little upset.
That was really
morning.
sad.
I'm upset. I am totally discombobulated.
It was a late night here last
No,
night.
I had
That's all I
nothing to do
can
with
tell you.
that,
Wayne
had
says
nothing
we
to do
should
with
like
that.
have plots here is what he calls this place.
The new camera.
Of course. You know I hang out with you too long when I think you're telling me we need plots here. Pretty much. Close the door, seal in with
What did
caulking,
he
and you
say?
can bury me and
What
Freddie
did he-
right
what
here in
was
our
he
mausoleum.
I asked if you guys had cots here because
I thought
you're
he
here
said
so
plots.
often. This might
Cots,
be easier.
plots,
just to,
cots.
I thought he said plots.
He's saying
Murphy
cots.
does.
He said cots
C-O-T-S?
like we should sleep here. I thought he said plots
It's a
like
good
that we
thing
should
you're not.
bury
I'm gonna tell you,
us
it's a
here.
good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing you're not Puerto Rican because I heard a third word.
What'd you hear?
I don't want to tell you.
cots. Sleeping bags. Murphy
Sleeping
beds,
bags,
something.
Murphy beds. Oh, yeah, there you
Wow.
go. I thought he said plots, and I'm like, excuse me? Yes,
No,
we
no,
should
no.
have a plot here.
Cots.
Like my parents,
It's
just
the
take some
masks.
caulking, and this is now our mausoleum, Freddie. Just caulk us in here.
You know, you could bury me right here in the ground.
Exactly. We can just lay here. You think we
No,
would like
there
decompose?
are laws, Freddie. No, we couldn't.
Not in this place. So I'm very upset because we set up the monster.
I know.
And we can't use it because the lens. My son thinks that this is Joe Robbie Stadium. No, what's the name of the new stadium for the Dolphins?
Hard Rock. It's always Hard Rock.
What?
The best stadium. You guys need some mics.
The Loser Stadium. But what is the name of the stadium?
Sun Life.
Hard Rock?
Sun Life, Hard Rock.
Sun Life.
No, it's Hard Rock. Sun Life was last
everything's
year.
I
Hard
think
Rock.
it's Sun
here.
Life because they keep changing it. I think it's Sun Life.
So my son thinks that this is Sun Life Stadium or Hard Rock Stadium, and then I'm going to be in the rafters with this lens. This lens is so big, we're not even on it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It doesn't work. Dawn, it doesn't work. Dawn, can you call the guest? Dawn, the show is. Dawn, she's frozen. Dawn, can you say? I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to change my name.
First of all, I wasn't producing that show.
Why?
Slick was. And he kept saying, Freddie. Freddie.
Wait, all we heard
Oh,
was
then
Freddie.
then you
Dawn.
pulled me a different way, and then you said you will take care of it. Your words, not
I
mine.
did take care of it. But I can't help it if you keep calling me every 15 minutes. And you're on
Me?
the phone with the lady.
We go, Freddie, Dawn, Slick, Dina,
Yes.
Gene. Does anybody answer
I'm
in this
telling you.
place? Wayne walks in and he's going on a dry January. I'm so sorry about that.
It's your fault. We blame you.
All right.
You went dry and we went, huh?
You threw us a curveball. Nothing last night threw us a curveball. You going dry went, huh? Really?
February is the shortest month.
It is?
Yeah, but we're in January.
I know, dry February.
I never heard of
Dry
dry
February.
January.
Maybe it's a more of a British thing. So all my
So it's always been that
Is that
way?
really a thing?
it's just common because I think in Britain there's alcohol. I said before, Christmas foods, all the holidays, they have sherry, brandy, and everything. It's a lot of overindulgence, shall we say. So in January, it's kind of New Year's resolution. You're eating healthy, no alcohol, trying to start the new year
How's
right.
that going for you?
It's fine. Yeah, it's good.
Have you ever made a rum cake?
I've never made one, but I've eaten
I'm
some.
kind of
Yeah.
thinking I want to make a rum cake, and every time a guest comes in, they're going to douse it in rum. Like, it could be this whole communal rum cake, and you get a little squirt and a little
How
splatter.
the hell did you get from him being dry January
Because he's
to a
talking
rum
about
cake?
food and holiday
So
cheer.
you're
and-
detoxing.
I guess, but I was just eating healthy this month. No alcohol. It's just
like a detox.
Just at least a month. I'm not saying that this is my New Year's resolution for
Yeah,
the
at least for
year,
the month.
but at least for January.
You promise your wife
we're gonna,
this? Is she
have a bit of a
watching?
halo here.
You promised somebody this, because this ain't the typical.
We're doing it together. So
there
I'm
you
on air,
go.
so yeah.
Hey, I knew if we dug deep enough we hit water.
Yeah, it wasn't my idea. but
I don't think it's your
I'm going along
idea.
with
I
it.
can't see it. You're being your
Committed
idea.
for the month. That's as far as I.
It's
I
funny.
can
My
say.
ex-wife used to do that to me. Let's detox for January. Sure. When she wasn't looking, we're right back. No, sure.
Right back. Oh, over your shoulder, we've got a new painting from Amy Rashevsky, and it looks like a green piece of cheese.
I'm going to tell you something. We were talking about mold on the morning show. I feel like there's mold growing out of my ears right now. I go, who the hell set designers today?
It was here from
Who?
Total Holistic.
Slick, right? It's always you, Mr. Moldy.
No, it was you from
because
Total
no,
Holistic, 'cause I'm looking at it, and it looks like a cross
You was
between-
pulling me
My-
everywhere today.
I
so
wasn't pulling you anything. What is
Yeah.
this mold thing you got
It's like
going
a
on
cross
here?
between a
It's-
moldy piece of
It's
Swiss
a nice
cheese,
rotten
I don't know if that's
Swiss,
selling it.
Swiss piece.
or there's a hemp plant.
You guys
You're
are
right.
horrible.
There's a hemp plant by your right ear. It's got 3 leaves, the hemp plant, right?
I got an eggplant in my ear?
Yeah.
A hemp plant. Somebody pass the hemp. I'm going to get you back. You know this. Wait until you do
How much
slick
have you guys
speech.
been drinking? My goodness.
Wait until you do slick speech. You're going to get, you think that they did that at the Capitol was bad? I'm going to invade you.
Oh,
Holy
she's laughing
smokes.
so hard, look, her jaw's killing her.
And I asked Dina, I asked Greek yogurt, can you reset the set? Yeah, absolutely.
It looks really nice. Actually, the duck has been sold to Marble Entertainment with a B instead of a V, but it's
Oh my God, stop.
honest to goodness.
Next best thing.
No.
I can't think.
All those Marvel Entertainment.
Oh, wait.
I am thoroughly embarrassed
Like
right now.
superheroes. Like superheroes. yeah.
What?
Anyway,
I feel.
happy
Take
Friday,
two.
everyone.
How about this?
Take 2, boom.
How about this big? My feet are in my mouth. I'm so small.
But it's
Wow.
all good.
And I thought,
It's all good. Anyway, that duck was sold to Marble Entertainment. Through Amy Rashevsky. Give
I
us
have
a
nothing
call.
else to say.
888-994-4995. Studio 8. Let us know how your Friday is going, because clearly we're having a whole lot of fun here. We're redoing
Wow.
Studio B. You'll have to take a look. Next show you'll do, Wayne, is over there in Studio B. It's going to have a new look. Dean is going to rearrange some artwork. Teddy and I are going to come in and paint. You know how successful that was last year when we painted Studio A.
now you do realize that they're going to attack that room and take everything down.
Yes, we talked about that.
You do realize that. That means there's going to be stuff everywhere.
Yes. That would be called rehanging.
Unhanging.
Unhanging, rehanging.
Yeah, but you have to put the stuff somewhere.
We're not painting the top part of the wall, only the bottom part.
Yeah, but the way you guys paint, I think we should empty the room.
Okay. And you got that. Anyway, happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Show on a funky Friday. As always, we have Wayne Henry of Dignity Memorial, Southeast Florida, joining us. Good to have you back in studio. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's nice to be back.
How was your
Missed you
vacation?
guys. Yeah, we went up to Georgia. Just rented a place up there, so we were by ourselves somewhere else. And
How was it?
yeah, it was nice.
I see you've come back a new man
Oh yeah, for how many days? We'll see if it holds.
for about
but,
15 minutes.
It is now January 8th.
So hold on, let me ask
2021.
you. You're the one that sent me the picture of the shrimp. Thank you. Everybody's
Yeah.
laughing at me.
What
Tell us
shrimp?
about the shrimp.
Oh yes. So we were staying in it's a place called St. Simon's Island. It's about an hour south of I've gone blank, Savannah. And just inland, there was another town called Brunswick, and we saw, they were bringing back the shrimp, Bob the Shrimp, and they were doing a shrimp drop for New Year's Eve. It's been 20 years since we've had him on there. And we're like, what is that? So it was some big park, and we went there, and they had like a tallish building for the park, and they had a lit up shrimp, and they had a band playing. And basically, you drove up, rolled down your window. You could listen to the band, to be social distancing, whatever. Enjoy the music, and then at 8 o'clock, it wasn't even midnight. They lowered the
shrimp
shrimp. They had a
drop?
countdown shrimp drop,
It was a light up shrimp.
light up shrimp, and then you
Came
went
down the
home.
flagpole.
It's very
And,
exciting.
And what's it do? Does it go like into a barbecue pit or something at the bottom?
That would have been more clever, but
It's kind of as good as the show I watched last night. What was it like being in a small town and an island, different than here?
yeah, it was very quaint. It was very kind of stepping back in time. It's very historic, but very kind of picturesque. There's a nice lighthouse, a little beach. So we did lots of walks on the beach and little shops and things,
Did you rejuvenate?
restaurants, ate outside. Sorry?
Did you rejuvenate, refresh?
Yeah, it was just nice just to have a mental break, just being somewhere else, a little bit cooler up
Well,
there.
I get a mental break here every morning. That's not a good thing. I get broken. I get broken in here.
When you
Not
go
that kind
away
of
to
break.
places like that, do you think, wow, I could really see living here and giving up where I am, or it'd be a great vacation home, or are you very happy to come
Yeah,
back?
it's a good question. I mean, I like experiencing differences. I've always done that. I've traveled extensively, lived in different places. So, I mean, we did like it there that it's different vegetation. So it's different than South Florida. I mean, I didn't see a palm tree anywhere. So, different trees, different vegetation. So that was kind of nice. Different climate, bit cooler. So it's nice for a change. I don't know if I would like that all year round. But yeah, it was nice to experience something different for a little bit.
It's nice to go away for a little bit, and then you start thinking, this would be a great vacation home. This would be a great place to retire. And then you think, no, I got to go back to, it's good when you're there, and then you sort of change it up.
I don't like it because I get lazy. I don't know how the hell you came back. Who the hell wants to come back to work? The first day,
It's
maybe.
good.
The second
When
day,
you love what you do, you
gotta
got to
do.
come back.
Yeah.
the third day,
Yeah.
I work where? By the fourth day, I have insomnia. I don't know where the hell I came from. I got to leave. I got to stay here.
When we used to travel, things were different, but you went safely, as you always do. You drove.
Yeah, we
you-
drove ourselves, and yeah, we were sensible. Obviously, wearing masks. We ate in most of the time. We ate out, I think, only a couple of times in 2 weeks. Ate outside at a restaurant. So yeah, just
That's a new word of 2021.
What, restaurant?
Sensible.
Oh, sensible. Here's the funny thing. Everyone was like, goodbye to 2020. We're bringing in everything's going to change at midnight on 2021. And, it changed all right. We got almost a
Yeah.
coup going down. Slick's still tripping over his feet.
Slick,
We're
what
still
is
doing
wrong
the
with
sa-
your feet?
Still doing the same thing, but hopefully, hope is on the horizon and things are getting
Vinny's
better.
feet and Slick's feet, they were military secret.
I know.
We should send them to wherever we got a hot spot. They will stomp on people.
But it is nice to have you back.
Thank
We're
you.
going to talk about dignity. I was watching a segment this morning. Unfortunately, where we are in 2021, dignity is probably busier than ever, is what they're talking about.
Well, we're always going to be needed. Hopefully, vaccines, starting to be distributed. Hopefully, before the end of this year, hopefully things can return somewhat back to normal. Who knows? Things rarely go according to plan. But what we know is, everybody needs us eventually, and when we're thinking about starting a new year, maybe doing things that we maybe put off, we're suggesting to people, if you haven't made your end of life plans, your estate plans, surely planning for your retirement, this should be part of it. And just telling people that your funeral plan should be part of what you're putting in place, and just encourage people to learn more about it, investigate what the options are. If nothing else, have a conversation, maybe record what your wishes are, just in case something happens to you unexpectedly. There's no guarantee we're going to live to be have a long, happy, healthy life. Shit happens. 2020 showed us that. So we just encourage people to be prepared. We can put this in place so it's much easier for your family. So that's what we're encouraging people to do, to explore those options with
All right, let's
us.
take a quick commercial break. More with Wayne Henry, Dignity Memorial, Southeast Florida. Our first Friday back in studio after the New Year as we kick off 2021. Stay tuned, give us a call or write in 888-994-4995, and we will be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
Introducing Black Tie Liquors, your one-stop shop for wine and spirit needs. Whether you're looking for an ice-cold pack of summer brews or just to grab your favorite bottle of Scotch whiskey, Black Tie Liquors has you covered. Come choose from a wide selection of beers, wines, spirits, or liqueurs. Or if you're in the mood, feel free to grab one of our fresh cigars. Stop by Black Tie Liquors today, located on 5970 South Jog Road, Lake Worth, Florida. Or give them a call at 561-968-0988.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. celebration of a lifetime begins here.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Hello, everyone. A quick message before we get back to the show, brought to you by Dignity Memorial. Dignity Memorial offers dedicated discounts with a chance of 10% savings on all funeral and cremation services. With any concerns, call Wayne for more information. Now back to the show.
Nice job, Lady D. It's so much better than Greek yogurt. Why would you name her after
Because
a
she's
food?
Greek and she likes yogurt. I can't remember if it's Dana, Dina, or anything in between.
That'd be Dina for you. But nice job. Very nice job, Dina. We are back with Wayne Henry and Dignity Memorial, Southeast Florida. Last time we had a great lineup. We had Dr. Anya Temmer from Total Holistic Life and Total Holistic Wellness Center. And she was running late, so we did a whole workaround. We played part of her show that we aired a couple weeks ago. Her Uber was late. She ran in, put her jacket on, got her mic'd up. We went right into her. And then we went right into Wayne. And she's sitting in the lobby saying last night, it's really ironic. She goes, I do a whole show on health and wellness and really living a longer life. And then Wayne comes on, he starts talking about pre-need and pre-planning and funeral benefits. But it's really all part of the continuum of life because the inevitable is inevitable at some time. And you hope you live a long, happy, healthy life. And heaven forbid, as Wayne always says, you've got your pre-need in place. So it was kind of like a whole life evolution.
You remember The Lion King?
Of course, the circle of life.
When the little guy was talking to his dad, he said,
Simba.
"It's a circle of life." I don't remember their names.
Simba and Mufasa, and Nala is the mom. Of course, I remember.
Mufasa.
Mufasa.
It's a good thing I don't remember names. I've
Earl
never
Jones.
seen a
What was
movie
his
with
name?
Mufasa.
James Earl Jones with Mufasa. Simba.
James Earl Jones. Really?
Mufasa.
Boy, you guys know a lot.
Don't you ever
I
watch?
saw a lion and his cub.
Simba.
Talking about, you
Who
you
played
start
Simba,
here
by
and you
the
end
way?
up there.
Very unique voice.
Right? James Earl Jones was Mufasa.
Was he? Simba.
Simba. Right?
You know,
Like
I
you
have
can
a-
hear that voice resonate.
So that's what he's talking about, circle of life, the
This-
health, the death.
That was pretty much what last night was. That's what she said to me. We're going to have that piece of cheese.
You know, never did I think that penicillin came from mold. This is a circle of life.
However, green and beige are the new colors of 2021, just
I
so
feel
you know.
so in the
Eat that sooner than later.
You are in the know. You are basked in the colors of 2021.
You know, I told you that I want that camera buried with me, and now I want this buried with me. I want it cloaked on my
Wayne,
casket.
he's going to need a whole bigger casket is all I can tell
I'm
you.
gonna need, and I want to take this little guy with me too.
We can
get
mosaic it
lonely.
for you. She'll monstrate it for you.
I'm sorry, what?
It's been a long week, and my glass is still
Can you
full.
imagine you open up the casket and this little guy is like this?
Can you imagine? Yeah, Vinny's back on the board. But anyway, I want to get into, you've got some New Year's specials, a New Year's flyer that you sent us. Tell us what is happening as far as events, virtual, in person. What is Dignity doing?
Yeah, so we've got an online seminar going on, a free online dinner seminar. So we encourage anyone who wants to learn more, they can join and get the information from the comfort of their own home. No risk of doing anything in person. We're even going to have a meal delivered right to your home. So that's happening on Tuesday, January 19th, starting at 5:30 p.m. So if you want to join, I encourage you to register now. We've got the flyer on there. There's the webinar ID code. You just go to Zoom, put in that code, and you can register, or give me a text, give me a call. I can send you the information with a link to register yourself. So I encourage you to join. Free to get the information. Even get a free meal out of it. We also have a fun event happening a couple days after that. So on the 21st of January, we're calling it Stay at Home Bingo. So it's just a bit of fun. It's going to be a while before we can still get out and do things, interact with people. So stay home. We've got some great prizes. We're playing 5 games. Free to register. We send you electronic bingo cards. We do the calling online. We did this a few months ago. It was a great hit. So it's just, again, something fun if you want to participate with that. And then if you want to, anytime if you want to learn about, the specific options that you might consider for your family, it's a great idea. You can meet us in person with masks, social distancing where we can, or online. We're doing a lot of online appointments. We can do that. 2020 prices are still in effect. We haven't had the 2020 price increases yet, so that's good. January is always a good time if you are to put your arrangements in place. And we've got some discounts for cemetery and the Neptune Memorial Wreath going on this month. It's 15% off with 15% down, and the balance is on a 0% interest 5-year payment plan.
Hold on, I got a question right there.
Yeah.
Do you get that 10% and the 15%, or
you don't get both?
What, are you
so
related to my
you
mother?
don't get both. So it's one
You
or the
get
other.
one or the other.
So
Yeah.
So
the-
15 is more than 10.
yeah. So that's a great offer right now for cemetery. If you want to purchase cemetery plots or Neptune Memorial Wreath, then you can get a 15% discount. Otherwise, the funeral through the Brooklyn Café, joining the funeral benefit program, you got 10% off.
They don't understand that if you go through us, they're going to tell you 15 is more than 10.
Yeah,
So
we'll
why
tell
are you
you.
laughing?
It's just obvious.
Well, it's not obvious to
It's
some.
obvious, but if you don't call, if you call for the 10%, oh, I saw the show.
Yeah, so these are
then
great
they'll
offers.
inform you
Great
that
January
15
offers.
is more than 10.
Great January offers going on at the moment. 15% off.
I feel about this thing.
February, these are probably
Walmart.
not going to be going on. So if you wait until February, I can still give you 10% off with the Brooklyn Cafe,
Right, but if
agreement
they
with
call
the
up
funeral
and say,
benefit
"Listen,
program. Yeah.
I'm calling
So,
because I
but
saw
we've
the
got even a
cafe."
better offer going on for cemetery. It doesn't hold for a funeral. So, but we can, if you want to do both, we can get that 10% off the funeral.
It's so interesting. And so it's New
cremation.
Year's Eve at like 7 o'clock at night, and I'm home, and I texted all your information to my brother-in-law, and the message was, prices are going up New Year's Day. Call Wayne now. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you can't call Wayne now. He's on vacation. It's New Year's Eve. So
Year's
everyone
Day.
that I sent that text to, you're still good for January on the 2020 prices. So that's really good
So
to know.
call now.
Exactly. Give Wayne a call. 561.
654-9000. So if you want to join any of the events, text me, call me. I can send you the link to register. Or if you want to meet, just let me know, and we can do that online or in person. And if you want to learn more.
Now, there's interesting aspects to what has happened the last few days. Like I could see going down to Lenore. Remember when we first met Wayne at Anchor Inn?
Yep.
And he had one thing going on, we had another thing going on. Can you imagine having Lenore do the cooking and having all those cast of characters come in one after the other and leave, not stay. Just come in, leave, do their thing. And he does a seminar in that whole mix on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. Down at Tuesday night.
I think it'll be pretty fascinating because she hosts 25
That'd be kind of
people.
cool, actually.
And I think it would be kind of cool because you fit right into that whole mode where there's dips and chips and all sorts of stuff. And then we ended up with the singing duet. What's her face?
Erin from Sip and Sparkle.
My goodness gracious.
No, that would
And
be
then
kind of
Wayne
interesting.
comes up when they're all done and says, and now I'm going to give you the Grand Opera. People are still talking about that. I know that you are humble and you don't like talking about it, but people are like, holy smokes, this guy can sing.
Absolutely.
What a message. What a way to drive a message.
So remember this morning we talked about if you had a do-over. Is there anything in your life that you would do over?
No, I think, even bad decisions, I think I learned some lessons.
Drive Friday. I mean, Drive January.
I mean, next Friday we'll see if I'm holding up with Dry January.
Hanging out with us. We're
Dry
bad
January,
influence.
you're going to run and redo that one. I tell you that right now.
It's been a few days. We'll see if it lasts all
But the
month.
do-over, and I kind of quoted RBG and said, speak your truth even if your voice shakes. And what I have learned through 2020, my do-over would be that I would have really spoken up more for myself before I started working with you. At 48, I finally said, I'm done like being a doormat. I'm done for people not listening. So I really would have done that over. And as I've matured through this whole process, and I now have these conversations about pre-planning and funeral arrangements, 2021 is the year I'm going to put this in place and actually walk the walk that I talk every day and really put these plans with Wayne in place, at least the funeral part, and maybe pick a nice, and I say I want a tree, I want water, and you know what? I'm just going to do what I want to do, and they either come on board and do what they want to do on the other side or not, but at least I know I have done what I feel comfortable doing. And that's what I want to ask you. You don't have to do this as a couple or as a relationship. You can do this individual, and you know what? When you're ready, you do. When I'm ready, I'm going to do.
I want to.
Of course. I
want to thank Dawn because I'm sorry that I've aged you.
You've matured me.
I've aged you.
You haven't aged me. You've given me an opportunity to truly speak my truths. Even, and Teddy
That has
knows,
aged you?
even when your hands shake or your voice shakes and you speak your truth, it's those uncomfortable conversations that Jay and Janine have taught me to have. It's the things that you may want to bury your head in the sand with, that Wayne has taught me to have those conversations. But you know what? We talk this talk every day, all day, 3 hours a day for 5 years. If I can't make these plans, and God, heaven forbid, something happens, and I'm like, you know what? My kids say, Mom, why didn't you? Or I'm looking over them going, wow, I really should have done this. Then I've done everybody a disservice by sitting here every day for 3 hours if I actually don't do what I'm saying everyone else should do. So that is my 2021 resolution.
Yeah, thanks for that, Dawn. And most people, put it off. It's human nature. We don't want to think about our mortality. We think, I've got time. I don't need to worry about that. It's not a priority. And hopefully, it doesn't come back and bite you. But what we're saying is, please listen to what we're talking about. Listen to what we can offer. The earlier you do it, the better. Not only if something, heaven forbid, happens unexpectedly, a car wreck or something where there's no notice whatsoever. I hope at least you're having a conversation with your family saying, look, if something does happen to me, this is what I would like done. And the big thing, unfortunately, we've seen this. I've seen this personally. I don't know how many times in the last 3 years, working with Dignity. If someone's family member has passed away, they've come in, they haven't, they're like, we need to make arrangements, but we never talked about this. So I'm guessing that Mom would have wanted this, but she never told me. So I'm guessing.
Here's the unfortunate thing.
That's pretty heartbreaking.
We went through this whole governmental, whatever you want to call it, whether you agree with it or don't. 5 people passed away.
Yeah.
That probably would not have passed away if they had not been in that situation. Your cousin's wife, unfortunately, passed away last month, driving a car in her early 50s.
That's true.
Probably not planning on it that day when she went out to be in a horrible car wreck, and rest in peace and all of that. Probably not, we don't know if she made arrangements or your cousin did.
I don't know.
But again, things you don't expect when you leave your house every day, and hopefully everybody leaves their house and lives to the ripe old age of over 100 years old, and all you do is look back and go, you know what, I locked in at a really good price for my kids.
Yeah.
But things happen. I mean, you think about these people the other day, we lost 5 lives needlessly. I mean, I say.
Yeah, we none of us know when our end date's going to be. We all know it's going to happen one day, and we hope it's going to be 90-something would be great, but we don't know. But we do know it's going to happen sometime. So even if your family member knows exactly what you want, if you don't put that in place, you're leaving a big burden for them on that day. It's going to be one of the worst days of their life. They've lost someone they loved. And on top of that, you're letting them have to deal with that. Put those arrangements in place and pay the highest possible price. So all we're saying is there's a better way. I can't offer you an alternative for not needing this. All of us need it. We don't know when it's going to be, but the earlier you do it, the better. So Dawn, if I'd be love to work with you, put your arrangements in place. So heaven forbid, best case scenario, it's going to be decades in the future.
Right.
But that's great. Think about paying 2020 prices if we do this soon. That's going to be locked in. We can do a payment plan. We can spread out the payments. But those prices will never go up, and hopefully that's going to save you decades of inflation. So it's a great savings, and then heaven forbid something were to happen to you unexpectedly, rather than your family having to make those arrangements for you, all they need to do is give us a call, and we're going to take care of everything, and there's likely absolutely nothing for them to pay, and they don't have to make any decisions.
Here's the interesting thing I've learned. Your parents are in Puerto Rico, your brother's in Pennsylvania. I don't think you've made your plans on to where you want to be at this point in time. my parents have moved from where they were supposed to be to where my mom's parents are. My dad's parents are someplace else. It doesn't seem at this point that anyone's in one family location. So all of those things, like when you used to do your will and you'd say, all right, I leave my children to this guardian, God forbid something happened. It's not like I'm going to rest in peace where my whole family is. Everyone's all segmented. So I think it's really up to, if that's where your family is and everyone's making their own choices, I kind of feel like now's the time to make your choice.
Yeah, it's similar. I mean, my family has burial plots in a cemetery in Oregon where I grew up. Do I want to be buried there? Absolutely not. So I'm not doing that, and I'm doing Neptune Reef. You know, I've made that decision.
With your dog, right?
With my dog, yeah. So that's my plan, going to Neptune Reef. So that's in place. A lot of people in South Florida have family burial plots in other states. A lot in New York, New Jersey, up there, and we get so many people coming through saying, you know, yeah, I think we're not going to do that. We decided we don't want to be buried with our family up in New York. No one's living there anymore. None of our family is going to be up there. No one's going to come visit us. Is a big one. So we're going to do something more local, and we help them with those choices. So
yeah, I always think, like, would the kids go visit? And then I think, would the kids go visit this one and this one and this one? Probably not. So I'm just going to haunt you guys everywhere. So don't worry about visiting me.
You're not my age. When you get to my age,
I'm close though.
But no, you're not that close. The funny thing is, there's a change in the balance as you get older. Things change. The importance, yes, doing this and taking the burden off of people, how you want to be buried in the whole nine. You got to take a big shy relief and say, you know, that's all taken care of. But there is the right way, and then there's the other way. Legacy becomes a very important thing of how you want to be remembered. When we did the piece here in the studio, it shocked me that people came out. You know, they thought I was gone, which is really funny the way that worked out. But then I sat down and I looked at my life, going back to the very beginning. And you have to look at, you know, you leave a mark on your kids, on your family, on your friends. And you want to make it so that you're remembered cleanly. You're remembered because if people want to come out and pay their respects, just have a conversation or whatever, it's always better to have choice than not to have choice. If you do it the right way, you have choice. You know, when Mom went and left me, I didn't have any choice. I had to take what there was, and there wasn't much. There wasn't much I could do. But Dignity Memorial helped me, provided me with choice. You know, I'll never forget the day my dad walked down and we saw caskets and everything, and I picked one. He said, no, I want her to have elegance. And he picked a different one. And then the next day, out of the sky, he came up with all this money. He says, let's go take care of your mom. There are so many stories in my life that when it comes down to the real deal here, you're never going to make a wrong deal, because what you want is the most important aspect of life, is that whole commercial, it's that whole circle of life thing.
True.
And you owe it to yourself, and you owe it to your loved ones to pay that respect. And it's important.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I
what else can you
just
say?
encourage everybody, you know, thanks for that. Just encourage everybody to just seriously think about it. New Year, I sent a message around saying, you know, 2021 is the year to get it done.
There you go.
You know, it's just learn more about it, see if that's right for you to do. I just, encourage everyone to seriously, consider doing that now, put it in place, and it's done.
It's really interesting to have the conversations. I know we talked about it last time. I know you've got your plans. I know Linda's, I don't know if she's got her plans, but she's doing her thing. And I was talking to Chuck, and he says to me, I'm going to get cremated. And I told you, in a million years, I would have never thought that would be a thing. So,
are you going to get cremated?
No. So I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
How are you going to go to the ocean? Is that you got to get cremated?
I don't think I'm going to be in the ocean. I really want to be
There's a change.
I want to be in a park, or my hair will be a diamond. I'm a little torn between my options. I'm still into the diamond thing, I got to tell you. I'm not sure if my kids, or you see I keep having diamond earrings shipped here. It must be a theme I've got going. But I think I've realized that you don't have to do what your partner or whoever you're in a relationship is doing. You can choose what works for you.
Yeah, we get a lot of couples who don't agree, and they don't have, we can do like...
and that's what's interesting, is in this generation and this time, it's not like you have to say, you know what, my significant other is doing this, so I have to do that. You don't. You can speak your truth even if your voice shakes, is what my theme of today is.
Yeah, and I've personally dealt with a lot of interesting examples where, one spouse has passed away. The surviving spouse, they've prearranged 2 plots together. The surviving spouse remarries.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, what are we going to do now?
That is interesting.
Interesting.
You got to write a book.
Yeah. It was interesting to know about the veterans cemetery. The government will provide for the veteran and their spouse. And I was shocked to hear that if the veteran spouse passes away and the veteran remarries, both spouses are eligible for burial with him or her in the veteran cemetery.
Interesting.
I learned that.
Very interesting. All right, contact Wayne Henry. Always so full of information. 561-654-9000. If you are a veteran, are you having another veteran seminar coming up soon?
We're going to do one of those coming up, certainly. We haven't booked it yet, but yeah, we do that regularly.
But a lot of opportunities. And the next seminar, it is free, it is online, and you get a free meal. It is January 15th?
19th. Tuesday the 19th.
Tuesday the 19th. And the other one is right around the corner after that.
The 21st, yeah, the bingo.
Bingo on the 21st. Bingo.
Bingo. What's his name?
Yeah. There you have it.
So,
all right.
If you're curious, want to learn more, it's a nice, gentle introduction to learn more about some of the specifics about what we do, the benefits of making prearrangements. That's what it's all about. So you can learn a lot of the basics, and then we encourage you to meet with us either in person or online to look at the specific options that you may want to consider putting in place for yourself or a loved one. We get
another Jewish cemetery that I didn't know about up in Palm Beach.
Yes, I would like to show you that, Dawn.
That's what you had said.
But
what's the difference between Jewish and not Jewish in the cemetery?
I don't really know, other than a designated plot of land.
So the Jewish cemetery, you've got to be of Jewish faith. And then there are so a lot of Jewish families, they want to be buried with only the other Jewish people.
And if a Catholic or a Puerto Rican wanted to be buried in the Jewish, you can't do it?
I don't think so.
Some can't. Star of David, I think you can.
I think there's some flexibility there.
Menorah Gardens, I don't think you can. It's a little different.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
I really just want a pretty place on a lake by a tree and see the sunshine.
Why don't you get buried under the sea? That way you can have all the lake you want.
Because I don't swim so well. You know what? I would have considered it except for the concrete. So when we find a workaround for mixing me with the concrete, then I can see it.
Well, we can scatter.
That I think might be better.
No.
Why?
Scatter, you get eaten by the guppies.
I'm just not into mixing myself with concrete. Add some glitter, and maybe we got a deal.
Then find something
put glitter in there.
We can put glitter, okay?
No problem.
I know, we make light of it, but we really don't. It's really just about doing what works for you, making the arrangements while you can, and putting your pre-need in place, and something that makes you happy.
And also, if you have an aging parent and you know it's going to be your responsibility, just be aware that you can prearrange for a parent or a spouse if they fall ill. You can do that for a relative if they're not willing or able to do it themselves. So just be aware you don't have to. I can't convince my mom to do her prearrangements, and I know it's going to be my responsibility. I'm going to have to pay for it.
But that's interesting. Do you have to be next of kin or guardian to make arrangements?
Yes. You have to have vested interest by law. So it needs to be a relative.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. All right, contact Wayne, 561-654-9000. You can call him, you can text him, send him a message, Dignity Memorial, Southeast Florida, for all of your pre-need plans. Ready to go to commercial break?
Let's do that.
All right, stay tuned, and we will be right back.
AMP Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it's never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner and founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
What do I have to say, guys?
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
All right, guys, this segment of the Brooklyn Cafe is brought to you by Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum comes in two flavors, which is the vanilla and the coconut. And Gubba Rum is sold from Las Olas to all the way to North Palm Beach. Gubba Rum is wicked smooth. And now back to the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. I'm going to take this.
Nice job.
He's getting better at it.
Nice job, Slick. That's why Dina's in charge. Dina, you sure you got to go back to
Dina,
school?
you can't go back to school. I want you to fail.
How could anyone read that from that far away?
No, I think it's just the comfort.
We're going to have cards made. Big cards.
She's dressed for Wayne. Do you see what Teddy's wearing? She's dressed for winter.
She looks like a giant polar bear.
Well, I'm glad Wayne is joining us, and Steve Gubb from Gubba Rum is joining us on our 1 o'clock hour. And right now, at 1:30 he is, and now we've got Samantha Kaplan joining us. Taste Bars, another friend I met at the Green Market in Delray. And tomorrow they are back open in business, Delray Green Market. What time do they open, Samantha?
9 o'clock, 9 till 2.
9 to 2 tomorrow morning. And when I went a couple weeks ago, it was so cold. Dina, does Samantha have a mic?
I do.
Okay. It was so cold. And I was like, my hands were in my shirts, and Samantha's giving me little pieces, and I got to try these, so I'm excited that you're here. And she's got all these different flavors of Taste Bars, so welcome.
Thank you for having me.
It is our pleasure. She's just getting your camera set up, and these are all healthy, and I was thinking this was before you even signed up to get back into better health, my friend.
We just made these vegan too, so we just relaunched them as vegan yesterday.
Wow.
I love that.
Yes.
I'm all in.
Tell us about these Taste Bars.
So I made these because, everyone is always thinking about health. Oh, right here. Everyone is always thinking about health and trying to eat healthy and trying to stay on track, and then you go and try and find a snack bar and there's nothing out there that's not loaded with sugar. So I decided to make my own without any sugar, and Taste Bars was born. So we originally were not vegan, but a lot of people were asking me for vegan, so we just changed and relaunched yesterday along with that flavor that you're holding, which is the Mocha Mintastic.
I got the Mocha Mintastic. I've got the tasty peanut butter. What do you
Yes.
have? I know
I
you're
got the
scanning
chocolate.
it.
Okay.
I got the scan 9 points. I'm scanning. This one's
But-
the chocolate. This one you may want.
But that's for, this is a whole bar, correct?
That's a whole bar, yes.
So you could just have a half a bar
you can.
or a piece of a bar.
Are you Weight Watchers? Do you do Weight Watchers?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so they're not, unfortunately, they're not really a Weight Watchers thing because they're all made out of nuts. So with Weight Watchers, if you scan it or you put it in, it's going to give you, I think, 9 points, which
9
is
points,
really
exactly
high.
right.
Yeah.
Wow, you're good.
It's because of the almonds, so it's all almond and nut based, and because of the fat in the almonds, it's going to throw you off with the Weight Watchers.
Oh, no, it's not throwing me off. I'm just making my point adjustment.
But I'm thinking you can divide this into 4s.
You could. I mean, they're pretty.
They're pretty
dense.
nice size. They are
they're
dense, yeah.
They're 50 grams, and because of the nuts, it'll keep you full a long time. But you have to think too with the carbohydrates. It says I think 19 total, but if you back out the fiber and the sugar alcohol, it'll give you 5 net.
Oh, look, what made you just, I mean, I know what made you, but how do you go about making your own bars? It's a nice size bar.
Well, I used to work for a bigger company that I was the director of research and development for food companies. And this is what I would do for other people. I would, you know, go into the kitchen, reformulate, make something shelf stable that wasn't originally.
Taste it?
And then when I left that company, I just decided to do my own thing. I don't know why I was crazy, but you know.
This
here I am.
chocolate is delicious. I've now got it all over the set.
Yeah, they're crumbly, but that's because there's nothing in there that's unnatural. So, you know, a lot of the other bars, they use date paste and all types of sugar syrups to hold things together, and I don't. So.
Where are you from?
Great Britain. Well, Wales originally.
Wales. And how long have you been in Florida?
Florida, 8 years. The United States, 24, I think.
Wow.
Yes.
You still have your
delicious.
Accent. I guess I do. I don't know.
But that's a good sale point.
Is it?
Yes, absolutely. What made you get into these
Freddie, I'm making a mess, but they're so good.
Just I wanted to eat something that didn't throw me off my diet. You know, everyone's always trying to lose those last 5 pounds, or you know, you're hungry and you don't have time, so you want to throw something in your bag. And those Kind bars and Cliff bars, they're all crap. So
see if Wayne wants one. Wayne, mint
I
peanut
brought
butter.
a whole mixed case.
Oh, there's a whole
we can
mixed
all
case.
share.
What do you like?
The Mocha Mintastic is the green one. Is our new flavor. I'm very proud of that because it's like a mixture of coffee and mint. It's delicious.
It's funny. So I went to break it because some of the other bars are very datey. So you can
Yes.
break them and they're chewy and they don't crumble. I broke this one, as you say, it went flying.
Yeah,
But you're right, delicious.
You have to think that the date, it sounds like it's all natural and it's got date paste in it, but what's date paste? It's pure sugar.
Right.
So, you know, your body doesn't really know the difference between sugar from dates and sugar from a bowl of white sugar. Your body, it's all sugar, right?
How is it, Wayne?
So,
It's really good, right?
Really tasty.
Isn't it
The
delicious?
chocolate mint one is really good.
yes.
How long have you been making these?
We've been in business about a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you make them yourself, you package it, everything is done locally.
Yes, I work out of a commercial kitchen in Boynton Beach. It's a commissary, so it's a shared kitchen space. And I have a food license, commercial food license. So yeah, we do a lot of online sales. And right now we're in talks with Fresh Market. So fingers crossed.
I was going to ask you, how do people get these?
Online, tastebars.com. You can order online. We ship anywhere in the country for free. So
when you get to Fresh Market, I want to take a crew out and do a whole commercial right in the supermarket.
oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, well, fingers crossed that I'm actually in Fresh Market.
Oh, you're going to get there.
I hope so.
You're going to get there.
Yes,
I can
hope
see it already. Everybody loves it. And the object of the game is they're looking for new. Everything is about the new this year.
Yes.
New turns, new twists.
Well, new
things.
healthy, right? Because, you know, Life is short. We want to prolong it as long as possible. So we don't want to. If you eat crap,
Have you
feel
met
like
Wayne
crap.
from Dignity Memorial?
He's on the health nut case for January.
Wayne, she
Oh,
couldn't
there
have
you
said
go.
it better for
Dry
you, could
January.
she?
Wayne, you could eat this all month and not drink.
I could.
Well, I don't know about the not drinking thing, but you know,
Bada boom.
yeah. Those dry Januaries, I'm not one of those girls.
See?
Yeah.
That's when he just came in. He goes, normally Friday is our big Gubba Rum segment. So he's coming out at 1:30 and Wayne goes, no, it's a dry January.
No,
What?
you're not doing the dry January.
am.
Oh, you fool! Why?
My wife.
Oh, good Lord, no!
You fool! You fool!
You fool! No.
Wow. Is your wife from the UK?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's why you drink.
Well, I'm surprised if she's from the UK that
I
she
love
does a
this.
dry January. We're all massive boozers.
I know, but that's
Yes.
that's why it's January.
We're all
That's why
massive
January.
boozers.
What about less
Trying to be
booze?
healthy in January.
Be
so-
half a boozer.
Our whole lives revolve around the pub. I mean,
I was just trying to explain it. You know, holidays, brandy is in everything.
Of course.
Sherry.
Christmas pudding, it's brandy based.
yeah.
I mean, you get drunk
Exactly.
just having a. Yeah, no, we're all about the booze.
She seems like a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
She did the brandy, the baby. No, forget about dry January. Make it a wet January.
Listen, I tried to give up wine. I thought, okay, Monday, I'm not going to drink wine until Friday. I lasted till 7 o'clock on Monday. I'm like, screw it, I'm going to have a glass of wine.
You know, I did the same thing, except I filled the whole week with vodka.
Well, that's the, if I feel healthy and I want to do the alternative, I won't have wine because it's too many calories, but I'll have vodka instead because then it's like clean. There's no, you know, vodka and soda. What's that?
white.
60 calories?
It's clean,
Weird.
exactly.
Come
With a
on.
twist of lime,
Looks
you're
like
good to
water.
go.
Exactly.
And I have a skinny wine.
Oh, you have the? Do you have the fit vine?
Yeah, you call it whatever you want, but yes, I got a skinny wine.
You got skinny wine?
It means you drink a lot, you don't care what you weigh.
Is it good?
Oh, it's delicious.
Is it?
Oh,
I haven't tried
absolutely.
that
We'll pick a
one.
bottle.
We got skinny vodka. We got skinny rum.
We do?
Yes, Gubba Rum.
Oh, yes. Oh, you have to try all the different things.
Do you like rum?
I do like rum. I like the dark rum. That spicy rum. That's delicious.
Oh, we
All
have
right, so you have to
rum.
give her-
It's a little early even for
No,
me.
no, it's
but
5 o'clock
okay.
somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock in England because we have
Don't twist her arm.
We've got a studio in Manchester, so we know they're 5 hours ahead of us.
Oh, well, there you go. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, yes. I used to have a sign that said it's 5 o'clock somewhere, which gave you an excuse to drink any time of the day. Yeah.
So, will you transition from corporate world to this? Are you happy you made the transition?
Yes. Yeah, because I'm my own boss now. I don't have to listen to anybody or put up with anybody or
Do your
nod
own
and
thing, drink
smile.
when you want, have a tasty bar. These are incredible, I have to tell
Thank you.
Now, do
Thank
you recommend this with a cup of coffee in the morning? It lasts till late in the
I
afternoon?
recommend this any time of the day, even with a glass of wine or vodka. It's also delicious.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Any
Wayne,
time of the day.
X-nay on the dry January aid.
I've got to last a little bit longer, Freddie. Stop tempting me.
He's at least got to make it to next week.
He's been doing this for years, and today he decides.
It's his first Friday back with us. He was away for a couple weeks. Give him until next week.
You know, but next week I'll get you back in the saddle.
You have to support your friend's decision. Like we
I
support
support.
your decision, we have to support Wayne's decision.
No, I support Wayne's decision, but I'm going to hand him a double.
You're just going to
fisted.
give Samantha a double for Wayne. It's all
Samantha,
good.
Samantha a drink for
She'll
it.
take one
Give
for the
Samantha
two.
my drink.
but
I'm
that's
always
great.
there to support my peeps.
How many flavors did these come in?
7.
Wow.
Yes. 7.
And they're all on tastybars.com
They're
or
all
the
on tastebars.com, yes.
Taste Bar. And the
Yes.
Delray Green Market, you're there tomorrow?
Yes, I will be there tomorrow.
You know, I'm going to have to go up there. I haven't been there in a while.
I hadn't either, but I met so many. Well, you've seen we've had a lot of
It's
great
busy.
people here.
All week
It's
they've
really
been in here.
busy.
We had the paella chef, we had Amanka, we
Yeah.
have Samantha, we've had Katie Cakes on.
And Paella Chef is coming Monday, right here.
She's coming to do Fuego, I think.
She can do okay.
Because she's got a whole little kit she's got going also.
She's
I don't
right
know what you're
behind me.
doing. I don't know what you're
Yes,
doing
she's
on
right behind
Monday,
you.
but you may want to meet her about the thing we talked about. I don't know what you're going to do, but
But she is right behind you. This one is delicious, the chocolate. You have the mint.
Yeah, I love that. It's really
Good.
good. Yeah. That,
Dina, you should
that's,
try one. You're
nice-
very healthy and on
Nice
clean
kick there
eating.
with the mint.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
You get the coffee?
Yeah, it's like you brush your teeth.
Refreshing.
There you go. It's a
The
refreshing.
mint.
brush your teeth.
The mint.
You better be drinking more. When you're sober, I don't understand you.
You got it. You got it.
But no, this is delicious, and everything is on the front. I'm making a mess here.
You are making a mess. What
No
are you
sugar,
doing?
and everything is right here. I can't read what it says, but these are vegan. I see the V, the NS,
It's
everything is
vegan,
here.
Yes, it's gluten-free, vegan, 5 net carbs, no sugar added.
And if you're on Weight Watchers, make the adjustment. You take 9 points.
So it's not
to
intended
get
to
rid
be
of
like
it.
don't eat the whole
it's not
bar. I
intended to
ate
be
a
like
half
a
a
meal
bar.
There's no such
replacement.
thing.
No, it's like
It's pretty filling.
I'm along the
How
same
do you
lines
one
as
plate
Cliff
potato
and
chip?
Kind Bar.
Right.
It just
I had
does
half.
not
It's pretty
have the
filling.
sugar.
Yeah.
You know, you look at Cliff Bar, it has like 19 grams of sugar and 12 of those are added. Well, I have 2 grams of sugar that comes from the almonds across the board on all the flavors,
Yeah.
and then 0 added.
Yeah.
So if that's your healthy kick for January is to stop eating sugar and cut down on soda and just have a healthy lifestyle, then this is the bar that you
Yeah.
want to take.
Yeah. I mean, it has a bit of sweetness. What does that come from?
I use erythritol, which
Uh-huh.
is a sugar alcohol. It's derived from corn.
Oh.
And I use the non-GMO stuff. I don't get the Chinese stuff that's really nasty, but I just buy the stuff from America.
She's so frank.
Well,
I love it.
I'm all about honesty and upfront.
I love that.
There's
I love
nothing
that.
in my bars that I'm hiding. I used to work for these big companies, and there's all sorts of ways that you can hide sugar. You just name it differently. Or rather than putting all the sugar together, you split it up into different sections or different names of sugar, and then you hide it in the ingredient statement. So you think you're not getting a lot of sugar, but in reality you're getting
You
loads.
are.
Well, I'm very upfront with how I make my bars, what I put in them, what's in them. So I don't want to hide
Yeah, I found it
anything.
shocking. All the high fructose corn syrup and
Yes.
everything in America is absolutely outrageous.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And they have one of the big things is dehydrated, what do they call it? They call, brown rice syrup is sugar.
Yeah.
Date paste is sugar. All of those things. Just another way to say it's full of sugar. So.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's tasty. Nice.
Thank you.
You know, the amazing thing is we have a distillery called Lost Harbor who uses corn for vodka.
Okay.
And she's very honest in the things that go in it as well. And it's refreshing to hear some of the things that you're saying, because a lot of people, they think that these bars that they're getting are very healthy, and they're really not.
No, exactly.
You got to
right.
read. It's back to reading the ingredients, like we talked about with Coach all week this week.
That's right. And they took me to learn how to buy water.
You have
I went
to read
into
the
a
label.
store, into Whole Foods, her and my coach and my son, and they said, okay, pick out the right water. I picked it wrong all the time. You have to buy the right ingredient. And it's funny because if you can't pronounce it, don't buy it.
Don't buy it, exactly.
And you have to be on point with this stuff.
Hold on,
That's
Freddie.
exactly right.
What's wrong water? You've got me curious
In
now.
plastic.
Oh, in plastic.
You have to
And
have the right
certain waters-
plastic, right?
Certain waters that have been stored in these plastic vats for years. And
Yeah.
this lady, she knew her stuff. And every one that I picked, she said no, and more no, and no. She picked one bottle in glass, and she says, this is the right water. Now, you can believe it or not, but I did, because she helped me get my diabetic from 11.9 underneath 7. Okay, and then she took me with the food.
Yeah.
If you can't pronounce the food, you can't eat it.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing with the bars if you can't pronounce it. But let me ask you about the sugar alcohols, because those
Okay.
are considered sugar.
No.
They're not.
So sugar alcohol does not have a direct impact on your digestive tract. It doesn't absorb it. It just goes straight through. So there's different types of sugar alcohol. Some of them affect your gut and can give you a bad stomach, but erythritol is not one of those. So of course, I mean, if you were to eat 20 of my bars one after another, then of course you'd end up maybe having an upset stomach because, well, if you eat 20 of anything, you're going to have an
Pretty
upset
much.
stomach.
Agreed.
But erythritol does not affect you. Some of the other maltitol is a prime example of something that can upset your stomach if you eat too much of it. So some of the other bars out there that have sugar alcohol or no sugar contain maltitol and they can upset your stomach. But
Interesting.
erythritol does not.
And you know, the name of the game now is all about gut health.
Yes.
And you know, it's really funny because here I am 58 years of age with diabetes, and I'm seeing commercial after commercial after commercial about how the pharmaceutical industry has decided gut health is important. It is all of a sudden about gut health. And the worse your gut health is, the worse you eat junk, the worse you ingest sugar, the worse you're going to be.
Yep. But
And
they
so
have
all of
a,
a sudden
but they have a
they're
pill
admitting.
for that, so don't worry
Oh,
about it.
yeah, they give you multiple pills.
They got another pill for that, so it's all good. Don't you
But
worry.
meanwhile, about 60 years worth of sugar is the right ingredient. Eat more and more of it was allowed. So here you go. You wanna buy right. You wanna eat right, and it's important that you do your homework on what you're gonna eat.
And I love these bars, Samantha. So thank you so much for bringing them, because we're here. Yesterday we were here. Wayne knows till 8:30 last night. So it was a 12-hour day. And what you start doing is you leave snacks in the back, right? So there's a case of Ritz crackers. I've got some peanut brittle from a gift box I got. We've got a couple of candy bars from another. And you just keep eating. But at least with these bars, I know they're healthy, they're protein, there's no sugar added, there's nuts, and it's good
they'll
for you.
keep you filled up for a good
And
while.
they keep you filled up. So you don't walk out, take a bite, and walk back in and grab something else.
It's worth the 9
Slick,
points.
did you try one?
It is worth the 9
Yeah,
points.
I'm glad you think so. Thank
It
you.
is. It is.
Thank
All right, check it out. And website is tastebars.com.
Yes.
You can find Samantha also at the Delray Beach Green Market. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. it's supposed to be a chilly day again.
I'll have
Hot-
my big coat on.
Hot chocolate with a nice little bar.
But it is beautiful. We've got Wayne Henry with us, and I've got a surprise. My friend Lori and I were texting at 4:30 this morning, and I went, "Oh, you're up also." She was watching our show at 4 o'clock this
So
morning
you're
from
cycle
yesterday.
1 and cycle 2. Okay.
So she was watching the show with Lenore from yesterday,
Oh, God help us.
and the United Way and Summer.
United Way.
And this is my friend who gave me the basket for United Way.
It's really strange. We talked about this last night, Wayne. And here she is with the bag.
So I'm excited. So at 4:30 this morning, I texted her, "Good morning. What are you doing today?" And she said, I'm working from home, but I'm going to read." She's never been here before. So
we're going to have to include your bars in this new concept we're thinking.
all right, so stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more with our Fun Friday and Gubba Rum. We'll be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting Café to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
AMP2 TV and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They have been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it has never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP2 TV at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422. Are your health issues stopping you from living the life you've imagined? Are you unable to do the things you want to do due to chronic pain or chronic health issues? Have you seen many doctors, taken multiple medications, but are still suffering? Or are you simply looking for ways to boost your immune system and live a long and healthy life? Total Holistic Center is the solution you've been looking for. We provide you with out-of-the-box, cutting-edge scientific technologies for true health, wellness, and anti-aging via phone, in-person, or virtual video consultations. Some of our services include total wellness consultations, where we dig deeper into underlying root causes of chronic health issues, and personalized 360 wellness protocols customized specifically just for you based on your individualized biomarkers. Visit us at www.totalholisticcenter.com or call us at 561-323-4994.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner and founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
This segment has been brought to you by Healing Moments. In this time of uncertainty, everyone could use a little healing. Visit Healing Moments to feel rejuvenated.
You know, you gotta love the kids.
I love our kids.
There is no ending in aspiring to the future.
I love our kids. I love you, the moldy cheese behind you too. No, I do
and
love
this
that
section
piece.
of the show is brought to you by Moldy Cheese.
By Healing
if you
Moments.
Want green, keep it out of the fridge for a week. I guarantee you, it'll be green.
But these tasty bars are absolutely delicious. You can find Samantha at the Delray Beach Green Market tomorrow from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. at least.
Is Samantha gone?
Samantha came and she left.
My goodness.
And also, I have to mention, it's funny, our Teampreneur show, she is all over it. She sent me a paragraph of hashtags. So we started a new show yesterday called Teampreneur, hosted by Dia Coley, and what she is the youngest ambassador for the American Cancer Society, and she repurposes denim, and she employs underprivileged women in India to give them a skill. Everything is made in India and then sent back to the United States, and all proceeds pay these women, and then the rest go back to the American Cancer Society, as she's the youngest ambassador. So these are our new masks. I love my Brooklyn Cafe mask with my little fairy. Yours has WNN. And they are for sale. And she will also make any kind of mask that you want for personal or for your business. And she'll even do just one. Awesome, thank you. You look like you're ready for the winter, Teddy.
I feel like it is winter.
So we've got Steve Gubb on the line. Wayne is with us. And I'm excited that my very good friend Lori Rosen is with us. And Lori, you know, I don't sleep much. We talk a lot about this. So at 4:30 this morning when I was out of bed scrolling through Facebook, Lori's commenting, "Oh my gosh, Lenore Nolan Ryan has been my caterer for years. I love Lenore."
At 4:30 in the morning.
4:30 this morning. And Summer hosted the United Way
She was
virtual
on there too?
cocktail party. But no, she was part of the United Way. So I said to Lori, "What are you doing today?" Now this is 4:30 in the morning. Was your husband awake? Oh no. Well, she and I were chit-chatting though. She goes, "I'm working from home, but I'm going to be flexible and I'll come in." So she came in and she brought us this lovely orchid with a bar of chocolate because, you know, everyone should have another bar of chocolate.
I don't know who to look at first. I get the chocolate bar with the, in the 4:30.
4:30. She and I have been friends since Erin and her daughter were in Mommy and Me. So they were two.
Inside you?
2 years old.
2 years old.
Yep,
so it's
Mommy
been
and me.
24 years we've been friends. I know, a very long time, an evolution of who we are and what we do. But Wayne, it's pretty cool that you're here, and I know Steve Gubb is on the line, which is perfect. Let's bring Steve over for our Gubba-Rum segment. And Wayne, when you decide not to do a dry January, let us know. Steve, how are
February.
you?
Picked the wrong day to be dry, buddy.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Steve. I have to tell you, today's a perfect day. My friend Lori's in town. And United Way, I'm going to let Lori talk about this. They did a virtual cocktail party in October. I missed it until last Saturday. So she gives me this great little box of all these little virtual cocktail party things. And I open it Sunday morning. And in here I've got some of Summer's Lost Harbor Capistara. I got a little bottle of tequila. I got a little bottle of things, and then as I'm digging through here, look what I find. Ocean's Wine and Spirits. But wait, it gets better, because I've got Monty's card. And I'm thinking, do I not have a little nip in here of Gubba Gold or Gubba Silver?
Well, that's a good question. I'll have to have a conversation with Monty about that. I did see that show yesterday with.
Look at this, Steve.
With Summer. I know he got all these goodies, and somehow I got omitted. Well, we'll talk. We'll find out.
No, we need to make you.
We need to do this again, Lori.
We need to make you the
We
minute.
need to do this again, absolutely.
Oh no, I have a number of people that want to get involved with this. Not only him, but others.
Yeah, keep in mind that we did something like this, but it was a bit simpler, and that was we had the bag that said Gubba Rum on it. We had a bottle of ripe bar juice.
Yes.
And we, when you bought the bottle, and that was our pre-made cocktail. It just was easier to do, but we can certainly ship minis to any group that wants to do that as samples, and we can do something like that.
We actually did do it for Fem City, and Lori and United Way Spirited Women had actually inspired us to do the Fem City event that was sponsored by Gubba Rum when we did that here, and Teddy was the bartender.
Yeah, that was great. That was a great night. It was thrilled to be a part of that night.
A part of it.
Part of
Is he from Boston?
Yes, he is, unfortunately.
Oh
No,
my
I'm
goodness.
from Cheyenne,
Oh, you are
Wyoming.
in Boston. Okay. I'll have to tell my husband about that. He's from Worcester.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm from Worcester.
No
What's his name?
way. His name
Are
is
you-
Gary Rosen, and he grew up on
Whoa.
Pleasant Street.
Whoa. Which Gary?
Is your husband
This
the
is-
Gary Rosen?
I don't know if it's the Gary Rosen.
He's on
but
the radio.
No, he's not
let
the
me-
Gary Rosen.
Is your Gary Rosen an attorney by any chance in Miami?
He sure is. Oh my goodness. This is all about synchronicity here these last couple of days.
Don't mention me to him.
No? Really? Okay.
Really?
All right.
Yeah, really, Lori, you
I
weren't
don't know.
here.
I wasn't here. I know nothing. My name is Lori Pedalino. Yes,
Hi, Lori. How are
absolutely.
you? I love you. You're wonderful.
Let's give Lori Pedalino some Gubba Rum.
Yes, let's pour some cups and look at this.
Okay.
Hey, Gary.
It's amazing how small the world really is.
It sure is.
It just shrunk a whole lot more.
But while
You
you're
bet it
here,
did.
the United Way event was such a great event. I know, Freddie, you wanted Wayne to hear about the event and to meet Lori to do something like this.
Exactly. I showed him the bag last night when he was on the air.
Yeah, we'd love to get involved.
Yeah, that would be so
We're always
great.
doing virtual events and things, so I think we can team up, or we can participate in other events. I think we can put our heads together and do some exciting things.
That would be really, really great.
And you know, the common denominator here, again, is Lenora. Again.
Everyone knows Lenore.
Again. And again. And again. Lenora's landlord is a friend of mine who does a show with me on Tuesday nights.
Oh,
And we shouldn't even mention the name of it. Woo!
And there's something that fell in the back.
Slick, how's that going for you?
But the funny, Blake laughs. The funny thing about this whole thing is that this whole cluster.
Wait, it's Slick and Val back there together.
Yeah, they're gonna kill each other. The whole cluster makes sense, and they want to open up a studio down there at Lenore's place, so we can do this from a studio down there. And Wayne, they're gonna ask you to come forward to do your seminars. I mean, this all came to me. I didn't ask them. By placing, not at 4:30 in the morning, but at placing these things together. So it's really strange
how it all comes together. But
It
it
is
would
a
be
small
so
world.
great to do that. Have you been to Lenore's new place?
I have been, well, she's on Federal
She
there, and
converted
right
the cooking
across from
school
the.
to a restaurant.
Okay, so I've been there since.
Go on to
We
Tuesday.
even did, for our firm, we had a manager's function there that I actually set up, and we did a whole cooking event. It was fantastic. We had a lot of fun, a lot of bonding. We all came out of there friends and full and loving every bit of it.
But I think it would be great, Wayne, to do a seminar from there, and it's small.
Thank you.
So you don't have to worry about a lot
I'm
of people. It'd be
afraid. I'm
kinda fun.
afraid to ask because it's slick. I don't know what. I don't know what.
Snapped an ice tray out.
The
I don't
whole
know-
tray?
Trying to pop the ice
You know, Slick is
I,
because those
I don't
muscles.
know. I don't know. if
Those
he gave you-
muscles, Slick, you're out of control.
I don't know if he gave you a taste or the bottle, because he's a little bit free pouring.
Slick, what'd you give her, by the way?
I know. What do I have here?
Gubba Gold.
Ooh,
On ice.
Okay.
On an ice cube, because sometimes he glaciers it.
Laurie, is that what you're drinking?
And I have to be honest, I'm not a huge rum drinker, but I will definitely love this and drink this. This is excellent.
Hey, Laurie?
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, Laurie, can I make a suggestion? Tell Gary you had a nice cold gub of rum on the rocks today. Just see what he says.
Yeah, no, Lori, don't.
No,
I'll
no,
fill
no,
you in
no.
off air on that whole thing.
He has a wicked personality.
Yeah, we don't.
I know. Okay.
You know, we're trying to maintain friends here.
You're right.
Yes.
Not for nothing.
Right, we're trying to build relationships and
Yes, we
create
are.
Love, warmth, love, and compassion. I know.
But here's a funny
I
story.
remember.
Steve, here's a funny story. We all know
Yes.
about my mom. We quote my mom all the time, right? My mom
We
loves
know
your
about
Gubba
her mom.
Gold.
Yes.
When
Thank
our
you,
kids were
thank
in
you.
college at University of Florida, Lori and I took our moms on a road trip to Gainesville. And guess where we
Okay.
went?
Where'd
To
you
the
drink
bar.
vodka?
Because,
Oh.
you know, she and I could hang out, the kids were of age to drink, and then the moms could hang out. So we definitely have to share some Gubba with your mom.
We have to. This is a must.
Well, if you
Italian,
go
Jewish,
back-
we're all the
Yes.
same.
That's right. If you go back to Gainesville, we'll set you up. Though. You know, we'll take care of you up there.
He has a connection there.
You have actually
Yes,
you're in one of the liquor stores in Gainesville, aren't you?
Yes, we are. Jigs Liquors.
But you also have another contact up in Gainesville.
Well, I have the owner of that liquor store is one contact. I'm trying to think. I had somebody else, but I'm not working with that person anymore. It didn't quite work out.
And are you
These
still
things
working?
happen.
Are you still working with the juices, with the ripes?
Yeah, I just haven't done anything with them lately, but I'm still in contact with them.
So let me show you this cute little thing. It had this whole little mix in here, this cocktail mix from another company that shall remain nameless for now until we do ripe and Gubba rum. That's why I get paid what I get paid, right? We do Gubba, we do ripe, and we mix it up as our own little Gubba margarita, which I think would be great to sponsor
Right.
United Way to give back to
That sounds
the kids or to Spirited Women or however you divide your proceeds. I don't know, but it's something we can certainly talk about doing.
Why not? Absolutely.
What do you think?
Why not? I think I'm for it.
Gubba
I'll
not.
drink
Why
to
not?
that.
She'll drink to
Why
that.
not?
Just keep feeding her the balls, baby.
I don't know. I may be calling Uber to get home.
We got you covered on that. What else is happening with
Now,
Gubba?
hold
Yeah.
on, Wayne. I am working on
That's
a.
Wayne. That's Steve.
I mean, Steve. I look at him and I talk to him. Steve, I am working
Yes.
on a bus. There's a gentleman in here who took out a table yesterday, and they are working on getting us a bus that is going to be wrapped. And what they
Oh,
want
what
us to do is they want us to go out and visit different places.
Hey, why not?
So you're
That's a
looking
great
at a whole
idea.
mixture of this.
I think it'll be great, and all benefits.
we love that.
Everybody.
Get on the bus.
We put the
Get up.
benefits to her cause.
Tell us about the United Way. Tell us about Spirited Women, since we're still talking about
Well,
it.
United Way of Broward County is just an awesome organization. It really services the population in Broward County that is of the most need right now, and especially during COVID, we have so many families that need assistance with housing. We have a program where we do reading pals. We read to the kids, pre-COVID. We have a program where we assist our veterans. We literally have a facility there in Broward County where the veterans can go. They can get some assistance. They can get some guidance. We help them with, job searches. And it's really just an all-encompassing organization that really wants to help with the financial stability of the entire community. I belong to Women United, which is more of a leadership group. We host these different events. We have an Eat, Live, Save event, a series that we do, a 3-part series, and the series that Dawn is talking about with regard to the wonderful little treats was part of our EAT event. We usually get a speaker or a business to talk, and anybody that comes will pay a small event fee, and all of the proceeds will go towards United Ways. So, and it's just really, those little events are not huge fundraising events for us, but what they are is just getting the word out about United Way and what a great organization it is. I mean, they've done, I can't even give you the statistics about how many meals we've delivered to homebound seniors and vets, and so many great activities that we've done for the community. So here's to United Way.
So Wayne, I would venture that United Way could be part of the same program that we're a part of through Dignity Memorial to help give back some benefits.
Yes, certainly. It's free to join, and that could be offered, as well as helping provide information to veterans about their burial benefits.
That
So
would
they have
be wonderful.
eager to help with that, certainly.
Always connecting, Steve.
We will connect.
Steve, you're going to stay with us? We're going to take a commercial break.
I would be delighted.
Here's a toast, Steve. Happy New Year to you.
Happy
Cheers.
New Year, Steve.
Cheers. 2021.
You
Steve,
can't go wrong with Gubba.
You know, it looks like Gubba's on a dry Friday, January as well.
Why?
No, actually, no.
Actually, no. Wayne, you're on your own on this one.
Cheers.
Hard pass. Cheers. All right, let's take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke? If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Looking for a place to get your ice cream fix? Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, you can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Café. Hope to see you soon, and remember, it's always a great day for ice cream.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Café Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Before we get back to the show, here's a quick sponsor from Don Pablo Coffee. Why drink low-end coffee when you're going to have great deals and even greater taste? Pick up your bag today, and then back to the show.
I gotta tell you, I'm not used to Blake's voice.
He's new.
He's
Was
new.
this day 3, Blake?
Yeah, day 3.
Welcome
So
back.
what do we call him? New boy? New guy? No, what do we call
Blake,
him?
how tall are you?
6'0".
Tiny.
So we call him, you want to call him
6
tiny?
6 foot even.
We call him Shorty.
Shorty? Tiny? Yeah.
Shorty.
Shorty?
No, not Tiny, because he's a guy don't like Tiny.
Oh, geez, you're such a guy.
Yes, we like to be manly.
Look at Slick. He's so manly that he broke the ice tray.
You are, you know, you want me to call you Ice Tray or Slick? Dina, I'm going to tell you something. Dina, you're not allowed to go back to school because if you leave, all hell's going to break loose with this guy. I'm going to tell you.
I don't know where Teddy is, but Teddy, I feel like Dina has taken over where you started 2 years ago. That's how Teddy started with us 2 years ago. Teddy's never retiring. She was holding up cue cards for me 2 years ago. This segment brought to you by.
I remember that. She used to hold them up.
And that's actually when we met Wayne. We met Wayne, I think, on one of those shoots, and she was holding up cue cards for us at Anchor Inn. I know, it's unbelievable. But welcome back, everyone. It is our first official Friday of New Year's 2021. I think we've done a nice job of bringing everyone together.
King.
The artwork you see behind us is the beautiful
I am
artwork of
Mr.
Amy
Mole.
Reshevsky.
They're writing in here, I'm Mr. Mole. Mr. Mole.
It goes back to our podcast that you'll hear tonight on WWNN Radio at 7 o'clock. Let's bring over all our guests. Let's bring Steve back. Let's bring Wayne and Lori back. There you go, Steve.
There you go. And we're going to have to send you some of these cups.
Yes, exactly what I'm thinking.
These are my favorite little toys. Color change cups. You know, you pour something cold in and they change color. Yeah, it's very cool. And I'm going to get you some.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold it. How come we don't have any of those here? Why am I drinking stuff out of this?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to make special arrangements with Laurie's organization, make sure she gets plenty of these. We're going to send some to the Brooklyn Café. I see you smiling, Laurie. We're going to get some for Wayne.
I love it. That's a great piece.
They change color, so it's like a mood cup.
Yeah, these are mood cups.
So my mood at 4:30 in the morning will be one color. When you see me at 9, it's a whole nother color.
I
By the
need
time
those.
I leave at 3, it's another color.
I need those
I've got
cups
my
here by
mood
next
ring
week.
on today.
Holy smokes, that is beautiful. I
These
love
are great.
that.
We had a lot of fun with these. I was working with a cruise boat in Boston Harbor a few summers ago. Unfortunately, they went out of business because it costs a lot of money to run a boat. But we had a lot of fun making pina coladas in July on the boat. So
Can you move it away from his face?
No, he has to cover his face.
The cup is much better.
He needs to cover his face.
I'm thinking, are you going to say anything or no?
It's a talking cup, you see. You have to understand.
We got to get those cups. But I love that we get to network everyone. And I know Lenore actually made that little drink yesterday, our libations, before we had that delicious pasta
Where
lunch.
is your bottle, Steve?
The bottle is right here.
Yeah, put it on the set, Steve.
It was full a minute
Empty
ago.
now.
I feel so lonely when you don't have your bottle.
Actually, I have to tell you, we went through another case. Lori, don't you want my
Really?
job?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Was that Monday, or how did that work out?
We have to get more because Slick told me we're empty.
Oh, I got exciting news, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Mystic Lounge has ordered 2 cases. I need the cases from Black Tie.
Somebody's going to have to just go get them.
Slick will go.
We'll talk about that after the show, Freddie.
You're going to take him from Black Tie and bring him to Mystic.
Bring it to Mystic.
Palm Beach. It's not Mystic. Is
But
it
we'll-
Mystic?
but
Where are you with DJ?
We'll talk about
Myers.
that after the show.
Myers.
Myers. I don't know, because it's Mystic.
Myers.
It's Myers. Myers Lounge.
We'll-
Myers Lounge.
We'll go over all that after the show.
Okay.
Thank you.
Which would be great. And you know what we should do? We're working with, Freddie calls her Dr. 69. Her name is Dr. Regina Maranzini, and she's the head geriatrician of Memorial Healthcare System. I think this might go nice with her book.
Hey, does anybody here speak Spanish?
No.
No habla español.
Okay. Yo hablo español. Yo soy Latino. And I did that show today. And I'm going to tell you something. Dr. 69, you need a fan for that show.
Some gubba, I think, should go with a book and a whole little Valentine's Day
Gubba,
package.
an umbrella, and all sorts of stuff go with that show, baby. I'm going to tell you something.
She's pretty amazing, right? She did a
You
great
should have
job.
seen the stuff she talked about. She was very out and open. about what's going on in Spanish cultures and everything else.
She wrote a book called Sex After 69. Truly it is. The name
Every
of her
book should come with a
bottle, a nip of
a
gubba.
nip of gubba. Yes. Make it
I
a
think
gubba
that would
weekend.
be appropriate.
Make
That
it a
would be
gubba
appropriate.
weekend. And the
I'm gonna
book
tell you.
is red. I
We
think it'd
need
be a
it.
great Valentine's Day packaging.
I'm gonna tell you, if you're missing a little spice in life, a little gubba do ya.
You know what we should do? We should get a little nip to go with the gubba cup with her book. Wrap it up in like a
Forget
little.
about that cup. You nip it in the bud.
But it's over 69. How much you nipping
69,
at 69?
72, 84 makes no difference.
How much you nipping at 69?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Is that you or Vinny?
Vinny's too much. But I'm gonna tell you, I heard the show. I was like, whoa, that's got to be the hottest.
I think
weather we ever
it
had.
would be a great segment to put together.
I think we have a beautiful future.
I know, and hopefully we're gonna. How cold is it in Boston right now?
It's about 39 or 40. It's a lovely day.
It's 83 here, and I'm sweating.
Till tomorrow.
Dawn, I think of you when I hear these weather forecasts because they say, oh my God, it's going to be real cool tomorrow. It's going to be 65 degrees. And I think about you in a winter coat with gloves and a scarf, freezing to death. 65, we're going to go to the beach.
You should see what Teddy's wearing. Where is Teddy? You should see what she's wearing.
Teddy's in like a Sherpa. And a head, and she's got like earmuffs on, a Sherpa, and she's running around with long sleeve pants, sneakers. She's freezing.
Dawn, be sure to ask Laurie. Laurie, please tell Dawn about Ogunquit Beach in Maine. I'm sure you've been there a number of times. And
Absolutely.
You tell her what the temperature of the water is up there in July. She'll love that.
Ooh, it's like a pinky toe. That's it.
That's it.
Hey, Steve, do you have a boat?
What are you, crazy? No. I do have the corporate jet, behind in the back.
No. I want to go out on a boat in the middle of winter.
Why?
Okay. That's a bucket list item, huh?
And I want to take all my friends with me. No, not the Titanic. And you have
That's
a
what
gubba rum on the boat, and we have a sing-along. It is nothing better than cold weather to bring people together. In the middle of nowhere.
And a hot toddy, I think.
With lots of toddies.
Can we choose a different ocean than the North Atlantic in January?
No, because the
Yes,
North
how about the
Atlantic has that
Caribbean?
wind. It gets cold. I mean, your face freezes.
A spring. Keep in mind, Freddie, that
Look at Dawn's face.
an April sail didn't do well for the folks on the Titanic. I'd rather stay in the Caribbean myself.
That was then. They used inferior metal.
Well, Dina's going back to Connecticut. How cold is it going to be when you go?
I'm going back to New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Which is even colder.
Wow.
Really? How long are you there? Another 3 or 4 months?
Mount Monadnock. Monadnock.
I know. Okay, take a sip and then say that 3 times fast.
We do this every day. Can you sing that on the album?
Don, we're going to have to get you
Can
out
you
of
see the
Florida,
Muppets?
Don.
Wait, I'm going to see Way go, and then Slick goes, doo-doo. There goes my phone.
If you drop your phone again, Mount
Slick.
If my wife is watching, I really have had nothing to drink.
Slick, he does Manamana. Can you go, doo-doo?
Can we do a commercial? You can sing.
We have, Don, you're going to
we're
love this. Don, just south of Worcester, where Laurie and I originate from, there's a big lake in a town called Webster. Laurie, can you tell her the name of the lake?
I cannot because I'm a Long Island girl.
Oh, okay. Well, Dawn, you would love going there in the summertime. It's very warm. It's called Lake Chargogagog, Manchagagog, Chabunagungamog. So you should try that one.
Whoa.
Okay,
What the hell did he just say? What?
Chargogagog.
Lake what?
Chagogagog?
Lake what?
Can you spell that?
I didn't know it was in Webster, though. But
I actually, it's in Webster, Massachusetts. That's right. It's a very big lake.
What is the name?
Lake Chargogagog, man Chargogagog.
Okay, we're looking this up right now.
That's. I got your dog.
Googling this. I'm Googling this right
There
now.
you go.
Holy cow!
You think, Don, if you think you have trouble with Mount Monadnock, God help you with this one.
Manamana, Chicago dog.
I want a
Slick.
shirt. I want a shirt. I come from Lake what?
Chicago dog.
And I was thinking to the Bronx.
Oh my goodness,
wanna see
there
how they
is such a
pronounce it.
thing. Would you like to know how to spell it?
How do you spell that?
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Okay, CHABUNGAGUNGAMAUG. Shimagana.
Shimagana.
What the hell is that?
Don't tell me you doubted me. You should know better by now.
It looks quite lovely. I
I'm
think you'd
sure.
like to go.
That's what you gotta love about Lori. It's always lovely. You think I'm rainbow and unicorns? She will find a silver lining to my silver lining, and it's always lovely. I'm so sorry my
I got
phone
a
died in
migraine
a
from
crash,
that
but
name.
it's lovely.
I want to name my ship that whole lake. It'll go around the boat. Lake Shamama
We'll just call
Yes,
it
there you
Lake.
go.
We'll just call
Poor
it
Dean is eating
the
her
sea.
taste bar.
Yeah.
You can call it Webster Lake.
The lake.
Or you can call it Webster Lake.
That
you
is
can call it Webster
amazing.
Lake. It actually has meaning. It was the home. That area was the home of the Nipmunk Indians many
Of
centuries
course it
ago.
was.
And
Of
of course
course it
there were
was.
there were two tribes, and the tribes fought over the lake. And ultimately, they decided that they would call the lake that name, and it means you fish on your side, we'll fish on our side, and nobody will fish in the middle.
Of course, if I was a nipmunk, I would do the same thing.
Shinamana.
It was.
That's all.
Yeah.
Isn't there a song from a movie? Gubba, move your bottle to the right, because I keep
Manamana?
seeing... No, the other way.
There.
Isn't there a
There you go.
song? Manamana.
Are you seriously just getting that now?
Manamana, bum, boo, da,
Please
boom.
help me, Slick. Wayne, did we not just do this 15 minutes ago?
Do what?
Phenomena.
Yeah.
And he's just now, isn't there a song that sounds like that?
Nobody said
Sesame
it was a
Street.
song.
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street, the
Nobody
Muppets.
said it was a song.
Manamana, but, you know.
Yeah,
Manamana.
just sing.
Slick's trying to sing.
Sesame Street. Yeah.
Slick and Wayne.
Manamana.
Slick and Wayne are going to go in Studio B
annoying.
and do a track. You guys should lay a track on that one.
Because it gets stuck in your head forever. Sing it days
With
later.
another song we know from Disney.
Steve, thank
Yeah.
you so much. It is always fun on our Gubba Rum Fridays. Of course, you and Wayne together on Friday always makes our New Year complete.
Thank you very much, folks. It was a lot of fun today. Laurie,
Thanks,
nice
Steve.
to meet you. Wayne will be in touch. Freddie, Don, thank you. Have a great week.
Thanks, Steve. Wayne, January 19th?
19th, yeah, our seminar. Learn all the benefits of making your pre-arrangements. So hope you guys can join us. Get some great
bingo on the
information, and we'll get you a
21st.
meal delivered to your home.
What kind of meal? I'm thinking of Pam Polani in my head.
It depends on where they live and what they like. So,
Okay.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho. What's in the choice of choice?
so we usually, work with them and say,
What would you like?
what's a restaurant you normally eat
Oh,
eat from,
nice.
and we try to work with them and get them something that's that you like delivered to your home. Something
Wow,
that
I didn't know you were
like.
doing that.
Yeah,
I got a
that's
list
a
of
wonderful
restaurants.
idea.
Because before COVID, we would often do lunch seminars in various restaurants. So in lieu of that, get the same information online, and then we just get a meal delivered to your
And
home.
I got a pizza joint for you.
Oh, yeah.
Bronzo's on Linton Avenue. Best pizza in Florida.
No, Pizza District is.
No. Oh, well.
Yeah. Nico, yeah.
Yeah, we had to do a little pizza conference.
Yeah, we should introduce
Ooh,
you, actually.
that sounds yummy.
Yeah.
Pizza District on Southwest 18th
Yeah,
Street
Pizza
with our good
District.
friend Nico.
Oh, don't we have LaChoy?
Chloe is not Look Chloe anymore. They are now rebranded as Chloe, and we're going to be working with them as well. They contacted us as their rebranding.
Wayne, we have to go down to 18th Street. They have a number of restaurants. You could do seminars there, and we'll push it out for you. They have some nice places on the water over there.
Okay, let's do it.
They
Manamana.
They have a great Greek place
Contact
there.
Wayne
Yes,
Henry,
they do.
561-654-9000.
9,000, yeah.
All right, text him, give him a call. The 21st and the 19th to 21st is online bingo. So check that out as well. Lori, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for inviting
me. So much
me.
fun. Welcome to our corner of the world. Blake, welcome to our family and our crew.
Thank you very much.
Slick, as always, what can we say?
Mana.
We got Vinny on board, Teddy and her Sherpa Val, our weekend review. Our crew has been spectacular as always. We make it look easy up here and have a lot of fun, but truly none of this would happen without the hard work that they put in, the 12-hour days. Last night we were here until 8:30 and back here again this morning. We tried 8:30, didn't quite make it, but we couldn't do it without them. And yes, Wayne, a cot, not a plot here in the studio. So
or anything else.
Whatever you say. But have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe. Bundle up. The Delray Green Market is tomorrow at 9 a.m. and we will see you Monday, 9 a.m. drive time. Tune into the Florida Love Show today at 3 o'clock and at 2:30. Stay tuned for the editor's desk.
Dana, thank you for running the floor.
Dina.
And that too. I'll get it right before she leaves and don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
Sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna say and craters, open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche, helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors, just a ray of light, bathing me